Hey guys, in today's video, I'm going to be comparing Flex Wheeler's 1993 Mr. Olympia version and Kevin Leverone's 1994 Mr. Olympia version. Before I start the video, I want to thank you guys for helping me reach 500 subscribers. I never thought I would get here, and I really can't believe I'm now halfway to 1,000 subscribers. Like always, liking and subscribing is much appreciated, and without any further ado, let's get into this comparison. The front double bicep shot is a great shot for both men. Both men have great quads, great midsections, good lat flare, and great arms. Now, Flex really stands out to me here as his biceps and triceps appear to be more separated. He has the smaller midsection and therefore the better V-taper with those amazing flaring lats, and the quads look perfect. They look really big and striated and separated. Now, Kevin Levrone looks great here too. He has a small midsection, good flaring lats, but his arms aren't as separated. They are huge, but not really separated. His V-taper isn't as, pronounced as Flex Wheeler's, and his quads, while looking amazing, he's not presenting them the best. That's the best way I can say it. So I would say Flex Wheeler has the slight advantage here, having Kevin beat in the arm separation and beat just a little bit in the quads and, of course, the midsection. So Flex will get a point here, but I could see someone giving the point to Kevin too. But yeah, Flex is going to get the point. In the front lat spread, it's unfortunate that both these pictures are from photo shoots, but they'll have to do. Now, I'll tell you that Kevin Levrone really stands out to me. He has the better separation and more detail in those arms. Look at the legs there, look very similar to Flex Wheeler's. Midsection doesn't look all too bad. Flex, of course, winning in the V-taper, the midsection. He has a really small midsection. The lat flare for both men is very comparable. I would say maybe a slight advantage to Flex there, but Kevin has the clavicle width. Kevin looks outstanding here, guys. And I'm not saying that Flex doesn't. Flex looks amazing. Definitely beating Kevin in the quad department. But wow, take a look at the arms on Kevin, how conditioned they are. He just looks a lot harder, in my opinion, in the upper body. And since he has the wider clavicle, he presents a little bit better of a flow and a package. It's so hard. This could go really either way, as Flex's midsection makes his V-taper look tremendous. I don't know, guys. This is a really hard one. Man, I think I would give a slight edge to Kevin here. Very, very slight, like zero point 0.1, like 1% difference here. But, I'm going to give it to Kevin. But, you guys can argue in the comments about who would win this pose. For me, it's Kevin, but I could definitely see Flex winning. This is a really close comparison so far. Wow, guys, take a look at both men in the side chest pose. A phenomenal shot for both men. Both men have their, strong points. Now, for Levrone, it's that just density in the upper body. I mean, just take a look at that chest, the striations everywhere. His arm looks like it's carved out of stone. And for Flex Wheeler, the strength, the strong point is his 3D round muscle bellies. You can see that in the tricep, bicep, the shoulder, the chest, pretty much everywhere. Look at that quad, how 3D and round it is there from the side. I would say that Flex is winning in the side leg, definitely. Levrone's not too far behind here. It's kind of, the shot's at a bit of an angle, so it's rather unfortunate, detracts from the overall size. Now, the upper body, though, in my opinion, even though Levrone may be losing in the arm, there's no way that Flex Wheeler is beating him in that chest. Kevin just has a much larger chest. He's in amazing condition, too. And look at that midsection on Levrone. The abdominal muscles, serratus, obliques, everything, they're cut out of stone. Amazing stuff there for Levrone. I mean, wow. I would say that Levrone is taking this shot here, but it's close once again. I mean, you could definitely give it to Flex because of those 3D round muscle bellies and the leg department. But in my opinion, I prefer Levrone here. I like the way he hits this shot. Very classic looking. So Levrone is going to get the point in the side chest. The side tricep pose is a rather unfortunate one for me to judge. As many of you may notice already, Flex Wheeler is not hitting a conventional side tricep. And on the other hand, look at Kevin Levrone. You could not ask for a better side tricep pose with the perfect midsection, amazing tricep, perfectly striated shoulder, and pretty good side leg. Now, Flex Wheeler, his tricep itself is very competitive. It's striated perfectly, and his back looks good, and his side leg looks good as well. But it would be unfair. I can't really give Flex Wheeler a point here, as Kevin looks outstanding. I mean, everything is pieced together. The density that Kevin has in that upper body. I don't even know if Flex Wheeler could beat Kevin if he was hitting it conventionally. So I'm going to lean towards Kevin here. So I guess he'll get a point here. But, it's kind of unfair because Flex isn't hitting it properly. But whatever. Flex is going to lose. Kevin will get the point. It is what it is. In the rear lat spread, take a look at Flex Wheeler, guys. For those who, may not know, he's never really symmetrical in the rear lat spread. But here, guys, he looks really great. Oh, wait. Let's pull up another picture, and boom. There you guys can clearly see he lacks symmetry in one of his lats, and for that reason, that really takes away from the rear lat spread. Now, if we take a look at his conditioning, his hamstrings and glutes are in condition, and the back itself is rather conditioned as well. But Kevin Levrone, guys, he has perfect symmetry. His glutes and hamstrings are also in condition. His back is wide and thick and dense, and you can't really knock on Kevin Levrone when you have someone who he's competing against who has, a missing lat technically, or a lat that's, not really fully, extended. So for that reason, I think Kevin Levrone is going to get a point here. It's unfortunate. I wish, Flex could extend that lat, but it is what it is. Like I said, in the side tricep, Kevin Levrone is going to get the point. Now, guys, in the rear double bicep shot, this might be a completely different story, as the name Sultan of Symmetry seems very fitting for Flex Wheeler here. No asymmetry anywhere for Flex Wheeler. He looks amazing. He looks really conditioned too in that back itself, a lot denser in terms of the lower back, upper back than Kevin Levrone. And overall, I like his presentation more in the upper body. Now, the lower body for Flex, it's a little questionable. His glutes, it appears that he has some striations there. The hamstrings aren't as, visible as they were in the last shot. Kevin might be winning in the conditioning of those glutes and hamstrings, but overall, the back itself goes to Flex Wheeler. I mean, a phenomenal showing here of his back. And for that reason, I think Flex is going to get the edge in this shot and the point. The abs and thigh shot is a great shot for both men. Both men have good quads and very aesthetic midsections and pretty good V-tapers. I'd say Kevin is winning in the V-taper aspect. Of course, he has the wider clavicles, and therefore he will have, just a better V-taper overall. Now, Flex Wheeler looks tremendous in that midsection. Very, very good development in the abdominal muscles and in those obliques. The feathered quads are just the cherry on top for Flex, as well, as he looks phenomenal there too. Kevin looks great in the quads too, but I'd say Flex has a slight advantage there as well. So Flex is definitely winning this abs and thigh shot, but I could definitely see somebody preferring Kevin Levrone's overall aesthetic. But for me, Flex Wheeler looks unbeatable, so he will get the point in the abs and thigh. The Most Muscular is a great shot once again for both men, but take a look at the 3D round muscle bellies found on every single muscle on Flex Wheeler. The quads are feathered and separated. Look at the arms, they're so round. The chest, the small midsection, everything is so good on Flex. Now, Kevin too, guys. I mean, Kevin is no slouch in the Most Muscular. One of his best shots as well. He looks really conditioned in the arms. He has those 3D muscle bellies as well in the arm department. He looks great in the chest. The midsection is on point for Kevin. Those lats, you can see them there. They look great, and the quads look great for Kevin as well. Let's pull up another Most Muscular variant. In this second variation of the Most Muscular, both men look so good. I really can't choose, guys. I mean, Flex Wheeler, the round muscle bellies, and for Kevin Levrone, the 3D arms, the sheer mass, and grainy condition. I mean, what do you want? This is such a hard pose to judge. Personally, I lean towards Kevin Levrone. I like his presentation. I like his aesthetics and his flow. Both men really, don't lack anything here. I mean, neither of them are lacking in condition, in muscle mass, in really anything. It's a really hard pose, like I said. I'm going to go with Kevin Levrone, though, and this will conclude the comparison. So just to summarize the results, I had Flex Wheeler winning the front double bicep, the rear double bicep, and the abs and thigh shots, whereas I had Kevin Levrone winning the front lat spread, the side chest, the side tricep, the rear lat spread, and the Most Muscular shots. Now, the front lat spread and the Most Muscular poses were poses that really could have gone either way to either man. I mean, you really can't tell me that both men didn't look absolutely outstanding in both shots, and, it was really hard to judge those two poses. The side tricep pose, there's an argument for that shot really to just not be judged because, Flex Wheeler was not hitting the shot properly, and same with the Most Muscular, as the Most Muscular was a shot that wasn't judged back in the day. And if I were to, judge this competition based on those ideas, the competition would result in a tie, which would be 3-3. But in the case that I have it now, which would be, that I judge those two poses, Flex Wheeler would lose to Kevin Levrone, and Kevin would win 5-3. So I guess that's really it for the comparison. Please let me know down below what you guys thought of this video. If you liked, please consider liking and subscribing, and I really hope you enjoyed the video. Thanks for watching.